Hello, friends. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I recently had a coaching session actually with a friend of mine. She's an amazing singer, amazing young lady, very talented. She talked to me if we could just kind of walk through a few things. And so we did a little coaching and just helping her with the high notes. She was struggling a bit, and I would like to share some of our session with you because I always found it very valuable when I was sitting in a master class and I was not the one being coached, but I was watching someone else being coached because I could kind of see from the outside and I could hear, it's like, oh, I can hear the difference and I can see how that applies to my voice. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, let's just see to warm up where your voice sits. Can you go like... Mia, 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 me.
Mia, 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 me.
Try to really connect through it.
Me, mia, 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 me.
On.
Mia, 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 me. Mia, 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 me. Mia, 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 me.
See what the low end is.
Mia, 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 me. Mia, 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 me. Mia, 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 me. Mia, 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 me.
One more.
Mia, 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 me.
Can you go one more?
Mia, 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 me.
Yeah, that's about how low I can go.
Me. Yeah.
Okay, let's try to approach the high end now. Let's go ma 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 ma. And what's important is like really sing through the because it really helps you to connect through the high. So it's not ma ma ma. So ma 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 ma. Try to ride on one supported breath.
Okay. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma.
Okay, I already hear that now you're starting to mix. It's starting to get breathy here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Because a lot of times we actually know how to do high pitches intuitively, but then when we sing, it's like, oh, we do all this weird stuff with our larynx and stuff. So let's just do this just to kind of test out. Can you just kind of stomp and go like, no, no. So that was like an E flat or so. So, I mean, just to prove that you can actually do it, it's just, we have to find that gear to find the gears. Like, okay, how do I get that strong supported pitch even when I'm singing a song? And of course, it's not a short pitch in the song. Usually it's a long one. That's much more difficult. So let's do this. We're going to approach it here. So we're going to start, no, 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 no. Just don't really think about singing too much. Just go deep breath. And then like you're really upset. What happens when you're upset and you stomp? It's like you really support. You use that chord. And it's like breath and then no, 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 no. Okay? One.
No, 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 no.
Okay, what you want is to really do it from here. Not too much leaning against the chords. No. Don't think breathing outward. Think actually almost keeping your breath in. It's almost like you're imploding. You're not exploding. Okay?
Okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Okay, how much less loud can you be and still just as intense? Think imploding. So it's not na 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 na. That's like that's shouted. But what you want is like no no, no, no. Really try to keep the air in and not push outward too much.
No, 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 no.
Okay, good.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Good.
No, 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 no.
Okay, that was E flat now. Oh, yes, it was a short one, but it was more than one.
Yes.
It was no, 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 no. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. So the proof is you can actually do it. That's a good thing. It's really important. I think that support, it's like everything. When you sing the high pitches, if you want a nice dense sound, the least amount of breathiness is going to destroy your voice. It's just like, as soon as you go, no, no, no,
Yeah.
it kills you. It's so much work and it's very bad for your vocal cords. And then it triggers like phlegm and and all the stuff.
Yeah.
So what you want really is to, when I was pregnant, I could tell like my muscles were not there. And to sing a ballad, like a power ballad up there, it was so much more difficult because it was, the muscles were not there to actually support that density. Okay, let's do one more exercise. Now we're going to do, because it's going to be a long pitch in the song, right? So we're going to go, no. So we go, no. Think of an accent on the high one. And think of this, imploding. No. Okay?
No.
Yeah, you want to just slide. No.
It's out of tune also. No.
Yes, but just think about that implosion again. No breathiness, but it's almost like you're holding your breath.
No.
Yeah.
No. 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 No.
One more.
No.
Okay, I mean that's very high. That's very high. You have to train those muscles
Yes.
like daily because it's I noticed a big difference when I remember when I sang opera all the time, it was like this one, no, it was very hard for me to actually do it in chest voice. I would have to already transition. No, when I sang ABBA, Dancing Queen, but it doesn't sound cool. You know, Dancing Queen sounds much better. So just doing it all the time. Now I could do like, you know, I don't care, let the storm rage on. And I'm not even warmed up really, but it's just training the muscles does a lot. If you do it right, you know, really training the support to coordinate.
What should I do like daily?
The exercises we just did, I love doing this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Just really focusing on the high and relax on everything else. It's really this, no, 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 and then relax. No, 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 and relax.
Okay.
You want to practice good chord closure. That's the mechanism you really need to strengthen so that when they get high, they're really still nice together and there's not a big gap, which then, no, 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 which is really hard. Okay, your song.
Which one?
Let's get the part of the song out. Okay, let's do the chorus. It's only an A flat here. But notice how she already, and I rise up. It's very good chord closure. So she's not really working that hard with the vocal cords. She's working really hard with the support. So deep breath. Okay, try it.
And I rise up.
Okay, I can already hear a little bit of, and I rise.
Yeah.
And I rise. More from the gut.
I rise.
No, think more depth. Think like, yes.
Yes.
Think of that beginning of a yawn, as if you were starting to yawn. It's not, but it's like, and I rise. As if you were starting to yawn. And I rise up. You want
rise up.
not the mouth. It's just like, it's this here. It's this, yeah. You know, like Kermit the Frog in German. It's like, hello. It's a little bit of that, which is a lower larynx, which really helps support that grit in the tone.
Okay.
And I rise.
Okay, I'm trying. And I rise up. Yeah, there it is, I think.
Yeah, it's better.
And I rise up, rise like the day. I rise up, in spite of the age. That's the thing.
Okay. So that's a C sharp.
Spite of the
Let's just go. Let's just do that. Try. Let's see. You remember our exercise when you go na 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 na. Let's just do one on a. Try that first and try to think of that opening throat. Yeah, but you're not committing. It's like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't do it. You have to really commit. And think again. Think of that implosion and think of coming from here and not so much focusing on this here, but open, forward, and then this is your security here. And again, it's for me, it makes a big difference when my larynx is in the right position. I think it's really hard with a higher larynx. Kind of think of that. Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it on an actual. Let's do it on a knee, because why? It's a semi-occluded vocal tract kind of thing, right? So you can't really push the vocal cords too hard when you go n, and E is very similar. It's very close now. Nee, 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 nee. Try that. Nee, 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 nee. Can you feel how kind of narrow it is? It's more narrow.
Yes.
You're not pushing the air, but it's kind of nee, 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 nee. And then commit to it. You have to commit. You have to commit to not breaking into your other register. But nee, 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 nee. You don't even have to be that heavy. It's really about good chord closure and thinking of that very narrow airstream. Not wide, not massive, but like a laser. You know, like not like the big beam of light.
Yes.
But the laser, which can cut through things. Nee, nee. Nee, nee. Nee, nee. Nee, nee. Yeah, and then I love, even when I do whistle tone, that's my number one exercise, the nee, nee, nee kind of thing. Nee, 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 nee. Go back and forth a few times. Nee, 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 nee. Can you do this? Try, we're going to do it now, and try to put a vibrato on the top. Nee, 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 nee. You have to kind of get it to spin a little bit up there.
Okay. Nee, 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 nee. I don't know how to hold the vibrato up there.
Yeah, you just have to sing through more and connect it. Don't even break off in between. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Yeah, relax your cheeks. Do the nee, 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 but not sideways. You want to still think vertical space, like in the back of your throat, like you're starting to yawn. What would it feel like to start to yawn, but you're still doing nee, nee, nee? It's like it's a lot of space in the throat, but you're not pulling. So nee, 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 nee. Okay, and then what I always do is I start a little bit lower. So let's start. Let's do this. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Can you connect through? Because you're just nee, 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 nee. So like a wave. Nee, 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 nee. Yeah, because the end of your pitch, it's fading out.
Yeah.
You're kind of leaning on it. See how you go nee, nee, and then the end. It's not a supported stop.
Yeah.
It's not a supported offset. So you want to try to in songs that happens a lot to where we do a lot with a pitch dynamically, even if it's a short pitch. So nee 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 nee. See how I'm kind of that split second before I go down again. I'm actually already preparing for that, and I'm connecting to that transition from the higher to the lower. Can you try to make it one, as if it's like one long word? I always like when you sing English, sing every phrase like it's one long word. I promise it helps because you're supported and you're not dropping the ball. You're continuing that support. So try one more time. Nee, 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 nee. Like a broken record.
Okay. Nee, 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 nee. I'm stopping all the time.
Yeah, you have a habit of, at the end of the pitch, you go, nee. The high pitch, when it's high, your stopping point is, nee.
Yeah, I'm used to it. Like
doing it like that. Mm-hmm. It's helpful to do exercises that have a clean onset and offset. Even I do this all the time. Mm-hmm. Like so. Just do ah and then go ah, ah, ah. And then you take it up. Ah, ah, ah. You just practice that. You're like right there. Mm-hmm. It's so important. I just wanted to show you this. Yes. You don't have to do now, but like a clean onset, and it's harder when it goes high. But what's important is that you prepare.
Yes.
So if I did a high pitch like this, I have to really focus so I'm not aggressive on it. And I do this with head voice. You know, when I sing opera, I do this like all the time. But okay, let's do that again. Not rise up. I think that's the one. It was the A flat.
Yeah. I'll rise up. I'll rise up.
Yeah, I mean the whole.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll rise up. Rise like the day. I'll rise up. Rise unafraid. I'll rise.
Yeah, oh, you did it almost. You were just, I think then you doubted yourself. It was like, come on, you have to commit. Okay, now I want you to do this right here. Do the stomping. And now. Yeah, literally.
And now rise up.
Yeah. And then, and now rise up.
And now rise up.
And we need the spin on the top. And now rise up.
Now rise. I don't know how to do the vibrato up there.
Well, you did it.
I did it?
You did it, but you just were scared of it, I think.
Okay. And now rise up.
Yeah, that's it, right here.
Okay, I have to look away, far away.
Yes. You know, I actually sometimes think, okay, there's the audience. I need to sing like the very back.
Yes.
That's where I'm singing too.
And now rise up. Without the vibrato. And now rise up.
Yeah, and
it was too much screaming at the end.
Yes, and what's important is you really only need that for the top. As soon as you come down, take the pressure off.
Yes.
Because then, you know, it's like most songs that are really intense, you're not staying there. Like there is a movement of melody. So you have to adjust constantly. And like I used to sing with a band, we used to like sing all these AC/DC things, and it's too high for the guy.
Crazy.
So I always sang all the things because they're too high for him. And to get through that, you really have to be smart. You can't just yell the entire time. And even Highway to Hell, you know, I'm on a highway to hell. I mean, it has a melody, so it's not highway to hell. I don't have to yell all the time, but it's the phrasing.
It's giving dimension also. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't hear it as much in pop music, but there's definitely phrasing. Phrasing means you're not giving every pitch the same weight, and that saves your vocal cords big time if you do that. And now rise up. You know, just supported.
Now rise.
Do the whole the whole chorus.
And what's the beginning again?
And I rise up.
And now rise up. Rise like the day. I rise up. In spite of the age, I rise up.
Yeah, reverse it. Vibrato on the top and not at the end.
And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the age. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again.
1,000 times. And you can relax on the way down again.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah, I think I want to like put my focus on the technique, and that's why I'm like, yes, I can focus on the feelings right now.
I like things like when you add, you know, like in practice, like ad-libs. Something like that. So you kind of get that wave of emphasized, light, emphasized, light.
Yes. Yeah, the mixture. Okay. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the age. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again.
That was pretty nice.
That sounds easier.
Yeah, but if you can reverse it, I promise it's going to make a lot of sense if you slow it down a little bit. Maybe you can slow it down. And when you practice at home, really put the vibrato on the top because it really activates your support. And then relax toward the bottom and don't put that much weight on. It sounds better too, musically.
Yes.
And I rise up instead of rise up. You know, you don't want to emphasize that back end too much. But she, of course, she's intense all the time. But even if the listener doesn't hear a lot of dynamic change, it's for you. It's your approach that helps your voice to not kind of be too strained there all the time. Maybe, do you have like a karaoke track of that song?
Here it is. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, and rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. It's so fast. It was crazy.
Yeah, I think it's the speed. So what you have to do is really prepare with your breath early enough.
Oh yeah.
So make those last notes always short. Rise up, da, 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 da. You have to kind of be sharp on the breathing too.
Yes.
No, 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 rise up.
Okay.
Take your body.
Mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up and rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, I'll ride off the edge. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. It was completely the wrong lyrics, like.
It doesn't matter. I think it sounds good.
Breathing is so important.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Okay.
You know, here's the thing. When your lungs are full, you have much better control over your support. When your lungs are half empty, you're already not in full control anymore. So yeah, taking that deep breath, I think, because you have short phrases. You can actually do it here in the song. So really take that deep breath, expand your ribs, and really think it. And then get that belly out there, and then keep that air in. Don't push out. Really think of that implosion. Like this. Like you're fighting. You know, it's like...
I always thought you have like...
Rise up. Like, I don't want to be loud, but I'm fighting. Yeah, it's kind of like... I always think of like putting the lid on. It's like, it wants to boil, it wants to bubble, but it's like, no. I'm keeping it down. It's still intense, it's still boiling, it wants to explode, but no, I'm keeping the lid on there. So I'm not blowing out everything.
Yeah, I have to do it like 100 times again and then.
Don't do it 100 times. Just remember that whatever you do, it's going to take time. Singing is a muscular activity, so those muscles need to be trained on a frequent basis. It's like working out. Treat your voice like you're an athlete. You're a vocal athlete. And so it's not going to happen overnight, but it's a lot of repetition, but repeating the right things in the right way, in a healthy manner, not just kind of whatever, just yelling it out. You could probably do that a few times, but maybe that's not the most sustainable way to do it. But you have to challenge yourself at the same time. Make sure you're not hurting yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to also join the community where we talk all about like geeking out about singing technique and performance and how to present yourself and how to find your natural voice, check out my community, the online singing school. I would love to have you there. We do live coaching sessions where you can get feedback, and it's a lot of fun. Until next time, my friend, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.